Hello and welcome to another episode here on the Leiger SMP server, where this week I got something new to show you. Part 1, I'm in my conquest trying to finish some of our projects. I built a balcony to this silo construction that apparently needs some pipes on the side, and I'm still trying to do that. Well, it's not really a silo, it's basically our portal tower to the nether roof. And it's looking so much more better than at the time we had just these two glass tubes running around. And well, with building that, I also started to look around in the village, and I was very displeased. As you see, I'm trying to reform the village by getting rid of the little houses that we got inside and getting a giant circle in the middle and have the houses kind of go around that. A bit like in one of these old middle age towns. But with a modern touch. There are still some towns in my area that use this well, ancient design, I would say, but that's not really an ancient design. It's that you still use this the city center from the old days and have places that have round places in the middle, and the houses are going around them, or well, they're not really exactly circles, they're just rounded plazas in the middle. And I'll try to do that, and I'll try to rebuild as much of the village as I feel like, so that we can get around this market center in the middle. And maybe I will build something special in the middle. I have not really figured out what exactly. Maybe something like a giant tree, or a library, or a city hall. A town hall, maybe? A theater would also look nice, but I'm not that far in. Should I not come up with anything better, I will probably turn it into something really stupid, like a park in the middle of the circle and a street running around. What I really want to do, though, is get rid of this, what we have here. This ugly house in the middle with all the villagers standing outside. These guys need a home, and I will, well, make that a reality. Also, I started to organize some of the villagers, and I figured out that I'm using more and more redstone, and to get more redstone I got a few more these loud guys here, the clerics. They had to be brought over, and I used a drag for that, so we got a bigger redstone supply. Before there was one guy, now it's 6 in total. Yeah, I know, you can make a joke out of that. And I'm also planning on rebuilding the breeder, because I think that it's too close to the main house here, and it's so small, and I kind of want to integrate the chicken cooker a bit more. I think it's standing out too much, and I really dislike how narrow this street over here is, and then we got this big place over here. So I'm going to be busy trying to rebuild this village. But that's not a top priority project, it's just something I will do next to the other projects. Then, because we got an entire book full of projects that you can see over here. And today I want to put some of them, well, not today, but I want to get closer to putting some of them off, and that's why we are going to work on some of these farms today. Starter Bader's roof. This we made. Sugarcane farm big, still in the queue. finishing slime farm. I got the resources and I made everything ready for that, but I did not do that. But I'm going to change something up. I make grinder and zombie grinder into I will change this is not working. Skelly. We made that. The zombie grinder is the one that's still awaiting finishing. Actually, we did this a few episodes before, so this should have been crossed off our list long ago. And to side 3, we now have our newest project, the honey farm. And this is here because I was building on the guest farm and I figured out that I missed one crucial component, honey blocks. I finished the magma cube farm, or magma slime farm, depending on what you want to call it, specifically to build the guest farm and get that one finished. Also, I have to make some progress on the guardian farm. Getting rid of all this water is getting very annoying. But once I got rid of all of that, I'm going to make one episode with a mega time lapse, and it will probably fill that episode. So beware. Well, but today we are going to make and finish the honey farm. And since I'm not going to stop until I make this one, I will cross it off the list. This is how this is how sure I am that we are going to finish this. And yeah, what was the word I'm looking for? Certainty. Yes, that was the word. Well, I will see you on the inner testing world in a moment, and afterwards I will see you on the nether roof, where we built this in order to get the bees to work all the time while not being disturbed by something like rain or the night. Also, I'm AFKing pretty much most of the time on the nether roof these days in order to get some more gold, or to convert the gold to gravel with the help of the piglins by bartering it. Well, I'll see you there. So, as I said before, here we are. This is a virgin world, totally empty, devoid of all that is. And we are going to use this to produce the honey farm that I saw. Let's just get a sea lantern. You do not really need a sea lantern. You can basically take every block you want for this one. And now we need some earth. And let's get rid of this. Okay. Now we need glass. You could also take any other block you like. It's just there to contain the bees. And the important part is, since this is the design of Exuma Void, you need one extra bit above. Okay, let's put the trapdoor in. Open up. Glass, temporary blocks. Now we can move the trapdoor and close it up. Now we need some flowers. Does not really matter which ones you take. 2 high and 1 high. This is important. You need a... Well, you can take every 1 high or 2 high, but you have to take a 1 high for this later part, because the trapdoor can go down, and it will go down. Now we need the hoppers. Placing a block there temporarily. Hopper, hopper, hopper. Then we need temporary block above. Now we need... what do we need? We need a dispenser. Pointing downwards. Now we need either a hive or a bee nest. I prefer the bee nest, but that is only because I like the aesthetics more. Get rid of this. Place a block here. Does not matter which one. Now we are going to power this one. Then place the beehive right here. The bees cannot come out because we blocked them in with the trapdoor. And now they are inside permanently. That is more or less all the magic that we need for the basics to finish this off. Let's get some slabs. You can use other materials, but slabs are important. Not these first for the lower floor, but for the one above. Redstone. 1, 2, 3. One here. Replace it with a slab. Get a repeater. 2 more redstone there. And now we need the bees. And it's ready. Yeah. That is the basic of a honey farm. This is the design that Exhumavoid made. And you can close, or well, start or stop it with the flag of a lever here above, because this is how you open and close the beehive. Now that we managed to build one here, let's get back to the server and build it there, and afterwards I will explain it. Okay, now that I have showed you the honey farm in the creative test world, it's time to build it here on the Leiger SMP server, and I thought it would maybe be a good idea to put it in front of our pickling bartering system, so that we could maybe have the bees AFKing. Well, not really the bees, but me AFKing here while bartering some gold again for other items, and having the bees work in the same place would... I was trying to get some synergetic effects going, but for now I have to start with building our little bee farm, and the first thing that I need to do was to measure out how far I can go back, because I'm not sure if I'm not going to mirror the entire thing, namely the bartering system, to the other side, so that I can maybe get some more, some quicker item conversion from gold to, let's say, gravel or blackstone. On the other side, with the exception of gravel and some fire resistance potions, I'm not really taking too much of the items out of the bartering system at the moment, so maybe this will stay as it is a single bartering system, especially since the storage system is quite big. Well, nonetheless, let's count out the blocks. We got 4 in front and 2 here, so that's 6 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So everything behind here is honey farm. I wonder, is it going to work height-wise, or is it too high? I have written down how high I can build, and I have to start at Y129, which is basically the first block above bedrock, where I just placed slabs. And the maximum height is, well, I guess the first floor of the bordering system, the one below the hopper line. Actually, I maybe could get a bit above that, since this floor is not really holding anything that's necessary for the function of the farm or the bordering system. So I guess I could go higher, but for the moment I try to only go to 134. Yes. I swear, if I fall from this thing all the time, I'm not going to get anything done this entire recording session. Let's try it differently, and yeah, placing them next to each other was way more successful than falling down all the time. Trapdoors. I'm going to need some, and I was going to make everything out of quartz, with the exception of the part you can see in front. I'm not too sure, but I think I'm going with the color scheme of lime terracotta. Well, what do I say with not too sure? It's what I decided on, basically. I'm going with lime terracotta, not sure how it will look. Maybe I will change that later to maybe a red netherrack for unity's sake or whatever. We are going to build one of the modules. I have 2 planned, and then I will build the rest in a time lapse. And well, I hope everything goes well, so that we can save some time and basically get all of the stuff going without a long boring episode where I'm not really doing anything but talking about what I'm going to do. That aside, I have to think if this is enough space. Could be tricky, but I think it's okay. The hopper line should be able to handle everything that the farm throws at it, and there should be enough space. I just maybe have to add a dropper elevator, or a glass elevator, well, an item elevator basically, to get the items at a higher place. And I just realized that if I build here, I'm not going to get my beehive nest outer shell going. Well, at least not if I'm not going to put it in front of the bartering system. Hell bees? I really have to think about this one. Let's get rid of some of these blocks, and oh, I need a block to direct the hopper to. So let's take the close down. Yes. I could also get it in front, but that wouldn't serve any purpose, so let's send the items to the other side, behind the scene, I guess. Okay, we got the 2 pads for the flowers. Here's the hopper. I have to put another one above this one, or it's going to be too low, I think. Is it this level, or is it one higher? I think it's the level, but I'm not too sure. It could be that I need to eventually replace the entire thing later on. By the way, we are in the middle of a live stream. Sometimes I will pause to answer the live stream. I will probably cut that one out so that, well, that it makes sense for YouTube. So, sorry guys, they are not going to hear what you ask me. For everybody that wants to come to my live streams, I always stream on Sundays, mostly between 12 and 1 p.m. Yes, no, between 12 and 3 p.m. Yes, I think that's it. And the username on Twitch is Ancientsworld, like my character, so I know I need a repeater. I think I did not bring enough for all the hives that we have. We got 6 and I got 4 repeaters on me. We will make some more later. I'm sure that this is going to work fine. And let's see, we need a dispenser. Place it there. Yes. Downwards. This is going to point into the beehive or bee nests. I personally prefer the bee nests, but the beehive is just as effective. I just prefer the optic of the bee nest, and well, let's put a frame around it. And I will take a sip. Just a moment. So much better. So, and as you can probably see, I'm a bit commenting on the side here. Part of this is already done. It's good to have a little cup for one hand and have a little testature that you can actually lift up instead of the big one. I mainly use this, it's kind of a joypad? Joystick? Basically it's a miniature testature that I'm using for the moment. It's remote and I can bend myself and grab some stuff and use it while actually doing something else on the computer. But back to the build. Currently we are well, we need to fill all of these, otherwise we get the honey bottle stuck over there, like I told you in the test world beforehand, and this is not going to work. I get the feeling that we're too close to the ground, aren't we? I'm going to need some more paint. And in order to get some flowers for paint and, well, to have the bees work, I need some bone meal, because actually I plan to use well, mostly a 2-hive flower, and I really need to fix these portal connections. Should I take another sip? Yeah. Let's take the red glass. This should, well, lessen the strain on the colorless glass dyeing. Dyeing as in giving it color, not as in killing and being dead. I hope, well, because everybody knew that already. And, oh, I'm getting low on rockets again. Yeah, let's put a red roof on it. I'm not sure if this will look so great, but why not? Okay, let's get some more sunflowers. No, that's not going to work because our tractor is coming down. Or is it? Is it going this low? I just built this entire thing in the test world for you, and now I'm making a mistake, I think. No. The sunflower belongs to the border part, because, well, trapdoor. Let's get rid of the flowers. Need some more inventory space, or this is not going to go anywhere. Pistons, and let's make them sticky. I got so many slime balls, I cannot save myself from them. Hashtag shop at my shop, if you're on the Patreon server. What a shameless advertisement, and I really want to use the Acacia trapdoors because I like them and they're not as dark as the other trapdoors. Especially since, well, they are lighter in color and the orange is... Oh, wait a second, this doesn't make sense. Yes, I put it too low. The beehive would be... No, if I put the beehive down there, I'm going to squish the little one-hive flower. I made a mistake, I put it too low. There belongs another hopper there, and I need to get rid of the rest of this entire build. In the backside, the redstone it's all one block too low. I should have well, taken a better look at my project, I'm guessing. But apparently I did not recognize this. I made a mistake. Sorry about that, guys. I wasted some time, but basically what we are doing at the moment is just repeating the pattern that I had beforehand, and now I just need the slabs, and well, it's not really complicated, so it should be quite quickly to go. These two, one extra block. Let's take this slab. That's okay. Block. Redstone. I'm very smart. No, not really. That was too far off. Efficiency 5, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes it gets too far. And this was one of the sometimes. Let's replace the repeater. Not repeater, the comparator. No, there is one slab missing. Yes, we put in the dispenser. Bottles in the dispenser. Doesn't really matter. And was that everything? No, we need the repeater. Yes. So this is now powering the dispenser, as I explained before, and now to the sticky part, where we are... do I need to put it on the upper end or the lower end? I think the upper end, is it? Well, I guess it would block regardless of where exactly you put it, but I think the bees couldn't get in if I put it higher. So, sticky piston, and replace this block. Slap on it so that nothing can spawn. Very good. And, well, let's put some light blocks here. I guess this will be a temporary block. Later I will probably put a... Ouch, that hurt. I will probably put a hopper on top of it to refill it automatically with new glass bottles. I need a lever. Yeah, otherwise I cannot activate the piston. Get out of here. I want to activate it from above. And we put one on there. The problem is just how am I going to get around this thing now? Not so smart. The solution could be better. I guess I could get to the front part and let's just get the containment unit going for now. And I'm afraid that the bees will bug out at the side, so let's point. That wasn't the right color glass. Let's make also the edges so that the bees cannot bug out on the sides. I will also have to put them in the back. And now I feel like I'm doing something that could have been done better. You know what? We are taking the quartz. Quartz is always nice to look at, and white is a neutral color. Then we put a light source there. We don't need really to block on top of it, I guess. Well, we shouldn't. Now I just need to pop the bee nest in there, and I need the red glass on the offhand so that I can. Oh, this is orange and red. That's not going to work. Ah, I have an idea. I put in the trapdoor because the bees are too thick to go through here, I hope. I just think that they may be able to get through. But I think it will mess up their pathfinding and they will not go out there on their own. Oh. The beehive reabsorbed the bees so fast. Well, this is, well, module 1. I will now switch to a time-lapse and, well, I also need to get away, well, to get to the trapdoor before it despawns because I do not have that much acacia wood. Well, while I'm trying to figure that one out, roll the yeah, and this is why you need more honey bottles up there. Roll the time lapse.